Hello, dear YouTube readers. I'm very happy. Again, I meet you on this platform. Why? Because 4 days the holidays has taken place. We are elderly people. We had some other activities. Okay. Last class we completed an introduction and some more features of functionalism. Now we will continue that functionalism. Various authors' views. Now we are going to present it. According to Mr. Murdoch, Murdoch was an anthropologist. He covered maximum areas, that is regions, to know about the kinship of the various places. Kinship and kin relationship. In that, we would like to take out the functions, functionalism, how it is there. Example, in various places, even though he had done the field work, but he found there are the 4 features are important. First is some income generating activity should be there. Income need not be the money, sometimes the food material also. After attaining the particular age, the people used it to go in order to bring some food material, either through mental labor or the physical labor. And then a man is healthy and in capacity, then he is interested to marry. So marriage is over. And then what is happening? He wants to enjoy the family life. What I am telling, you should not use in the society sexual life. You should always use the word family life. Okay, for so 1 year, 2 years they enjoyed it. Pleasure has taken place. But even after some time, 2-3 years, if they didn't begot a children, then it become the stigma. So then they were ready to send the children towards the society to produce the children not only for their family, and it is also useful for the society. So here it is. First is education, maybe formal and informal education, and some amount of money or wealth we will acquire, and then he is ready to go for the marriage, and then he is enjoyed the family life, and then it is the duty of him to produce the children, reproduction. These 4 points are common entire the world in the functionalism. What he noticed. And sometimes the functionalism with reference to the media. What is the role of media? Communication is very important word in the media. It will at various places, or let us assume if one event has taken place in road, or earlier they know some program is going, they will go and shoot it and record it and they will study. So how the function is going, what the public is thinking. Example, cinema. Veeraya cinema and Chiranjeev cinema and Balakrishna cinema, both are there. Public opinion is important. These people write on the magazines or newspapers about the public opinion of cinemas, maybe A and the B person, whatever it may be. So here it is the functional information they are going to depict in through media. We are studying the functionalism, so we will always touch the word function. And then another one, crime and the deviance and cheating. These are the negative words in the society. People should not give the more importance for the cheating or crime related activities or attempt the murder. These are not natural. It is planned. It is a planning phenomenon. After plan only they are doing. So it is not a natural phenomenon. This function is not a natural phenomenon. It is an artificial phenomenon, artificial function. And then function versus religion. In the religion, we have number of festivals. So the festival will be conducted or solemnized according to the rituals. Rituals mean achara vyavharal. Rituals. These rituals are for all communities is not same. Even though we may belong to the Hindu communities, all communities are not celebrating in the same way. Example, recently we completed the Makara Sankranti. From Kerala to Kashmir, all the people are in the same mode. We solemnized, we prepared, and we perform. No, according to the regional culture, they are performing. Performing the festival is there, but the various methods, that is various rituals. First, we will give the importance for the customs, traditions. So, whatever the mode, whatever the type, whatever the procedure they are following, performance of the festival is very, very important. So, the custom is having some value. Basically, it is a farmers' festival. So, by this time, January, all people get the food material to their homes. So, our point is, in the functionalism versus rituals, according to the customs and traditions, they are performing, they are conducting the festivals. Sometimes related to the another word, ceremonies. There are birthday ceremony to funeral ceremony. That is also there are varieties of the dates we are performing. Every function, every ceremony, every function, every religious function is also a group of activities, not the single activity. Many number of activities is equal to function. So here the functionalism is value based. Value based customs we are practicing. If it does not carry the any value, where is the need to continue the festival from one year to the next year to the next year, from one generation to the this generation to the next generation? It has some validity value. And then, according to Talcott person, functions in the political aspects. Earlier mode of political aspect is different. Political organization is different. The present political organization is different. We were not interested about the past. In the contemporary society, we are interested to know that. Each politician will put some promises. He is going to each household along with the followers, and they are giving the promises. From today onwards, I am giving the promise. It's a matter after completion of the elections, we are going to provide the welfare schemes for the progress of the society. You check yourself. Last elections you elected me. I put number of welfare measures for you. Is it? Yes, sir. Yes, it is. The people are accepted. Now again, if you give your vote for me, again I will do some more activities, some more functions for you. So here is the religion, the political function, political organization function never be the single goal, multiple goals. We will provide the money pensions, we will provide the increments for the job holders, we will provide the houses for those who do not have it. Like this, number of goals will be there. It is a collective function, collective goals. With the help of power, cash and kind, they are getting the votes. After getting the votes, again they are stabilized their political position. Everything is not single action, multiple actions. Multiple actions is equal to function. According to Mr. Merton, Merton is telling it is a dysfunction, madam. Function is a positive word, dysfunction is an abnormal word. What is the conservation? It detracts the conservation. The society is happy with what type of jobs we are having, we are happy. But some people says duplicate, or they want to cheat the public. If you give some amount, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, we will give the some job, something like that. They are diverting their thoughts. Automatically, they will be cheated by the other people. The function will be dysfunction, abnormal function. Unnecessarily accumulated money they had handed over to the other people, simply developing the belief. You should believe, but reasonably. If without cross-checking, if you give the money, it is not easy to get it back. You will be cheated. Here also function. Next, according to Malinowski, is a well-known cultural anthropologist. He wants to explain his subject in 4 or 5 varieties. One is he wants to study each group, each ethnic group in a systematic way. Particularly in research methodology, there are 7 or 10 varieties of research methods are there. Out of all these things, he selected participant observation. That is, we also become member in that group and we will observe it and we will write down the information. At the time of research methodology, I will give the more elaborate explanation. So, the Malinowski has taken the observation, that too participant observation research technique he adopted. He brought the more valuable information about that ethnic group, about that group. And he is always thinking the people's psychology, so that he will be called as the psychological functionalist. And also he is named as father of ethnography. Father word, it is not easy to give to someone. Maximum contribution they have done for the study of ethnography. That is ethnography function. And also is the good member in the social anthropology or socio-cultural anthropology. And then switch over to the Mr. Karl Marx. What is his contribution about the functionalism? His contribution is, Karl Marx, if you remember, we will remember 2 words, rich and poor. Rich is more wealth, those who are possessing. Poor means opposite word, they do not have the much wealth. Just BPL or APL, below poverty line, just above poverty line. Just they feed their belly, that's all. No saving concept. Here, how this functionalism has going through. The people used to practice cooperation, coordination, interdependency. Wealthy people should always depend upon the lower group, that is the poor people, or the workers, or the laborers, or else they cannot get much wealth. If they are not going for the labor work, who will plow the land? Nobody will go. So here it is cooperation, coordination, interdependency, and values are shared. Who said all these things with regarding the functionalism? Mr. Karl Marx. And then another professor, Mr. Durkheim, Emile Durkheim. This man wants to explain in the 5 categories. Problem order. Problem is one phase, order is unphase. Order opposite word is problem. How the problems will come? Differences of opinion in the social process, problem will come. Because of these differences, competition had started. Competition leads to the conflict. Conflicts leads to the enmity. Enmity leads to the war at the larger scale. Starting point is differences of opinion. When the society was unrest because of those problems, then this is the duty of the society to put the full stop for the problem, to minimize it, to control it through the order, that is the problem order. And also, social institutions are very much needed in the society, because if there is a problem in the market related chiefs or the MLAs or the some other persons who is the manage MPs or that MLCs, they will control it. If not, they will go to the court. If it is colleges, if there is a problem, they will try to the class leader or the principal or the correspondent something, or else they will go to the court. Like that, we need a specific group. Group is nothing but if it follows the rules and regulations, we will call them institution. So society needs the social institutions, damn necessary. Basically, where the problem arises, already I told you, it arises because of the differences of opinion. Where differences of opinion starts? In the brain, in the mind. It started, and it works on neurological system. We will get angry because when the other people are not accepted our opinion. Then the problem originated is at the nervous system, and problem is understood at what level? Physiological system, that is the circulatory system. And also the society it is the duty of society to produce large scale production, maybe food material, maybe some plates, maybe some industry produced some vessels, whatever implements are something like that. And the society is also, it is the duty of society self-help to control it, to bring the harmonious relations, that is nothing but the equilibrium. Who said all these things? Durkheim. Once again, problem there, we should bring, with the help of order, we should make it normal. And that is also one function. And another one is social institutions are necessary for the society, or else everything is confused, overlapped. And where the problem arises, basically differences of opinion, where it starts in the mind and where it moves in the nervous system. How we will understand this problem? Through the physiological functions. And one more function is nothing but society has two duties. One is produce the necessary goods for the population, and in case if there is a problem, it is the duty of the society again to bring back to the normalcy, that is harmony, that is equilibrium. Then according to Encyclopedia of Philosophy, in that book, when you have read what is functionalism, it says functionalism is a theory. Theory is nothing but facts are presented in a systematic way, scientific way. This theory, on what subject this theory? About the mental status. So functionalism is nothing but the study about the mental status, and we are put it in a systematic way, that is through the theory. But in the Wikipedia, what they said, it is not simple theory, madam, it is a thesis, a elaborative information. Thesis is nothing but the more information we are writing and we are keeping in a book, maybe called as the MPhil degree or LLM degree or PhD degree, whatever it may be. Theory is very limited. Thesis is very elaborated facts. And this functionalism will work based on the role taker, and role taker action. Role taker multiple actions is equal to role taker's function. Okay, role taker has done some function. Example, myself, I am a teacher, taking the action of teaching. So total number of actions when I have completed teaching function. And then what will happen? Finally, teacher and student relationship had been taken place. Like that, in the functionalism, the role is there, role takers are there, role takers functions are there. Finally, causal relationship had been taken place. This is the information for today. Once again, I will review. According to Mr. Murdoch, the functionalism was observed at family level across the world. Basically, he was an anthropologist. How he studied? Based on the independency. That is, an individual should be, after attaining particular age, he should go for earning. When the hale and healthy earning is good, automatically he will marry. After that, sometimes he will enjoy with the flesh, and then they will go for the reproduction. Then media, functionalism versus media. What is the role of media? Communication. From one place to another place, it will communicate. One event has taken place, one program has taken place, the media people will go, see, observe, record, and then put it in their camera or whatever it may be. Again they will release it. The action is replayed, the function is replayed. And the functionalism versus criminals, cheaters, and other hooliganism, rowdyism, all these people are not created by the nature in a natural way. It is purposefully with according to the plan they made it, man made, but not the nature's made. And then functionalism versus religion. Religion means basically the Christian people used the very best word, that is believe me. Belief system is important. How we are believing? With the conscious. People are coming, oh madam, please believe the Jesus, something like that they are telling. Okay, like that. Once you believe, if you get any miracles, you can follow. If there is no miracles, you stop there itself, close the matter. First you believe it. First function is believe. After, if it gives the negative function, no function, don't believe. So with consciously you should believe. And then the value will go. The belief system has some value. And then according to Talcott person, what he said, religious, political aspects, political organization. Earlier political organization is different. Present political organization is different. The politicians with the power of cash and kind, they may go to the each households, they may mesmerize with their dialogues, and also they are drilled their mind. Earlier, long back, we have done so many things. If you give the vote, again we will do all these things like that, they will say, okay sir, we will do it. After getting the votes, again the position is strong, stabilized, again the power got. So power is moving for the multiple goals, and with the multiple goals are giving again the position and the power. All these are happening with the help of action, reaction and function. And Merton says dysfunction, madam. Society is very calm and peaceful. Some people are detracting, diverting because of the abnormal behavior. And also, according to Malinowski, who is the father of ethnography, who selected the functionalism in a psychological aspect, and he is a well-known person in the social anthropology, and he has said so many words. What are those type of words in the field work? Classical ethnography, modern ethnography, contemporary ethnography, experimental ethnography. Like this number of varieties of ethnography he has done. That's why he got the name father of ethnography. And then Karl Marx. Karl Marx immediately what should remember? Rich and the poor. But they should not discard the poor people. Why? Because if they want to maintain the power, they should always be the obey the people's voice, lower category people's voice also. Coordination and cooperation with the lower, that is the labor people, they will get to be some product. They will become the wealthy persons. Values are shared but unequally. Production is there, with the help of labor they got the production unequally shared. That's why rich and poor had been taken place. Here function word is there. Again Mr. Durkheim, what Durkheim said? In 5 categories. Social institutions are very important to understand the functions of the various functions of the society in the social system. Problem order. If there is a problem, we should try to nullify it, bring back or bring to the normalcy or minimize this with the help of order. Order is nothing but the formal order or the legal order. Maybe in the present, because of the constitution we are using. In earlier days, tribal order, they are having their own orders. And also where the problem starts, basically differences of opinion in the heart, in the mind. So it was originated at the neurological system. It will give the more pressure, and it is understood through the physiological system. It's a circulatory system. The problem not only for you, it is for all. Sometimes I to get it, you to get it. Circulation form. For that they have taken the biological system comparison. And then it is the duty of the society to produce the food, to produce the large scale production, either the food material or non-food material or materials or vessels, something like that. And it is the duty of the society, if there is any disturbances, to bring back to the normalcy, maintain the harmony, maintain the harmonious relations, equilibrium. And then according to encyclopedia philosophy, what it said, madam, this functionalism is a theory, madam, about to whom it is studying. It is studying the mental status. It is a theory study about the mental status. And another Wikipedia is telling, no madam, it is not simple theory. It is a thesis. Elaborate facts are presented. It's a continuous action. It is not completed theory. What they want to say, it is nothing but for the function, number of roles will be there, number of role takers will be there, and also number of interactions will be there, or multiple interactions, number of functions will be there. After functions, interrelationship had taken place. In the industry, all people are doing the same job? No. Number of roles, number of role takers, number of functions is there, and then finally we are having all the company people are having the good cordial relations as a human relations. Or if they enter into that premises, that is the industrial relations. If they come out, that is the human relations. In this way, we completed today the functionalism. Tomorrow again we will go to the same information, continuation of the functionalism. Structuralism, functionalism is the dry subjects. Please keep it in mind. And today I am going to take the leave from the YouTube platform. This is Bindu taking leave. Good night.